Hey guys, Lee Cole here. Thanks so much for looking at this quick video. What I wanted to do is give you a complete overview of the entire funnel of Social Entrepreneur 365. Now, if you haven't heard of Social Entrepreneur 365 yet, this is a new training, plus you get all the assets that you need to do this. It's a new product, and it's by this lady whose name is Jeanne Kolenda, and Jeanne is the real deal when it comes to local digital marketing. I have watched her build an over $100,000 a year income in only 18 months doing exactly what she's teaching right here. It is really, really cool. And she's going to give you all the training and all the assets, everything that you need to do it. So I know that what I said was, let's say, a little general. So let's get into a couple of details. This is the sales letter. I'm not going to read you the sales letter. Don't worry about that. Wherever you're looking at this, just click the link and you will be able to get to the sales letter and actually read it. But essentially, here's the deal. Jeanne provides a social media posting service, this post to Facebook for local businesses. And she's been doing this for about a year and a half. And as I mentioned, she's doing really, really well with it. You know, she used to specialize in certain types of businesses, plumbers, chiropractors, I think lawn care companies and stuff like that. And she had released a few products over the past year or so, giving you the training and you the things that she posts, which we call memes, which are images plus some text. In other words, things like this. She released a few products, a couple of 3 products or so, that were aimed at specific industries like plumbers, like chiropractors, etc. And those were wonderful. But then she kept having inquiries from other businesses. Jeanne's a good friend of mine. I talk to her probably once a week. But she kept having inquiries from other businesses, other types of businesses, saying, hey, can you do the same thing for me? Well, she decided to basically create something where she could just do the same posting thing for any kind of business, you know, whether it's lawn care company, whether it's, I don't know, small plastic surgeon business, lawyers or whatever, you know, something that was generic enough to where she could do it meaningfully for any business, but also something that would really, really help that business's Facebook page. And what she came up with was a series of 365 memes that she would post, where each one told you something cool that happened in history for that day. So, and this is an example of what we're looking at. August the 27th, this day in history, Krakatoa, that was a volcano, I think, in Indonesia, exploded. This day in history, maybe that was Amazon founded. This day in history, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. Truman announced the development of the H-bomb, or stuff like that. So basically, this is historical stuff, and you could use this for any business whatsoever. Now, in case you don't know, why is it good for a business to have daily postings to their Facebook page? Well, it's just kind of a truism that a lot of the big time marketers, big time companies have done studies, and it turns out that if you're posting once a day to your page, it's going to help. This like unlocks Facebook's algorithm. It's going to massively help that page rank in the search results. So let's say that one of your clients is a divorce attorney in a town like Des Moines, Iowa, or Calgary, Canada, or something like that. And they pay you to post, to do the posting service, the once a day posting. Well, when somebody in that locale is using Facebook to look for that kind of a business, which Facebook is one of the largest search engines in the world, a lot of people don't even Google stuff anymore. They just get on Facebook, like on their phones or whatever, and type it in and say, aha, that's who I should call. Well, with this once a day posting, the listing for your client is going to rise toward the top. And it's going to really, really help your client get the business from people searching for, that kind of business in their area. But it goes a step further than that. And I know you've had this experience. I think we've all landed on Facebook pages that were what I call dead. So let's say you looked up plumber, Charleston, South Carolina, and, you saw a bunch of listings, and then you click on one, you go to the page, it's completely dead. I mean, there may be some stuff there, but nobody's posted in the past year. That looks utterly stupid. And it really, it's not that it's just, it actually is a negative. It drives business away. It really makes people think, well, gosh, do I want to do business with these guys? Especially when you hunt around something and then you land on a page where, you got posting every day. That business looks alive. So, social posting daily is something that all businesses need, and Jeanne's product takes care of this. Another beautiful thing about this is you can charge monthly for it. I mentioned that Jeanne's a good friend of mine, and she told me she was starting. This is like a year and a half ago. She told me she was starting this experiment to see if it would work. Gosh, it started working really, really well. Did you know that over all that time she has not had one customer disappear? So one business that agreed to pay her monthly, and she's got a ton of them now, but not one has dropped out of the program. And isn't that a beautiful thing? Because aren't we all after that kind of like passive recurring income thing? That's really our holy grail of digital marketing, and she's found how to do that. And the even better news is that with this product, which is called Social Entrepreneur 365, she's going to give you all the training and all the assets, all the memes and everything that you need to do this yourself. Now, again, I'm not going to read you this whole sales letter. You can read this. It just talks all about, how much it is and all that stuff, and gives you details about it. What I would like to do next is to show you what you get when you buy this. Now, when you buy this product, okay, so I'm going to go over what we call the front end product. All these things are always in funnels, right? You buy something, then you have the opportunity to buy something else, and then you have the opportunity to buy something else, and blah, blah, blah. And I know sometimes that gets on people's nerves when that process goes on too long. Just so you know, there's the beginning product, which we in the business call the front end product. Okay, so in other words, what you're looking at right here, and then there are two possible upsells. Let me just tell you right now, you don't need either of the two. They're both very cool, and considering the quality, and we're going to go over them all, considering the quality and what they're going to do for your business, you very likely, if you have the cash, you very likely want to pick them up. But you don't have to have them in order to make this front-end product actually work. With front-end product, you get a set of memes, the Stand History memes. You get one per day for the entire year. Excuse me. And you get all the training you need and all that stuff in order to actually know how to find clients and all that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Plus, there's even more. I believe in this product so much. I have some really cool bonuses that I want to go over that you're getting from me that's going to make this even better. But what I want to do next is I want to go over what you get with the front end product. All right, because Jeanne's given me access to the entire thing. Number one, you get training. Okay, so social posting overview. So when you buy this front end product, you're going to get the following: you get training, you get the images, you get some bonuses from her, and you get some bonuses from me. Some very important bonuses from me, I might add. But anyway, her training consists of the following. And guys, this is so freaking simple. It does not need a lot of training. Okay, seriously. But social posting overview, how to prospect, in other words, how to actually go out and find people, find businesses who want this done. And my God, they're everywhere. Okay, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting at least 3 businesses who need this. And then using snail mail. I mean, if you want to use direct mail letters for prospecting, you can use that. So she covers an overview and how to find and land customers. The images themselves you download right here, okay? So, and there's really nothing to show you here. I'm just showing you the, the members area. You just click this and it downloads to your computer, and you'll have all the images that you need for an entire year. And then you get some cool bonuses from Jeanne. Some really, really cool stuff. 100 rated use eye-catching inspirational video quotes, and power social media stories for marketers. Just some really cool stuff. Now, that should be enough to warrant buying this, because it's literally the single best system for anyone to not only get started, but to build a serious business that I've ever seen. But I got so excited about this, I decided to add some really important bonuses of my own. In case you're just like looking at this on YouTube or something, you don't know me. I have been in these kinds of local marketing businesses, specifically helping businesses with their digital marketing since 2010 full time. I started doing this back in 2007, so a long time, right? If you go to this page, and this will all be included in, when you purchase this, a link to the actual download for this stuff will actually be included in your receipt. But if you want to look at this, I'll have the link to this page here where you can take a look at it. This is an interview right here that I did with Jeanne. But here are the bonuses. Number one, I have been a really very well paid copywriter. That's someone who writes, persuasive business type stuff, sales letters, emails, et cetera, for a very, very long time. And so I wrote a prospecting letter for you to use, which I might say is just really killer. Now, you can use the prospecting letter here. You're going to get it right here. Obviously, it's blanked out because it's a bonus it's fuzzed out because it's a bonus for buying this, right? But you can use this in two different ways. You could use it both as a email, if you want to just email potential businesses. You go back to Jeanne's training and email potential businesses. Or you can use it as a physical letter. Either way will work. Phone script. I know I coach a lot of people, and I know a lot of people have a lot of anxiety when it comes to actually talking with other people on the phone, and you do have to do that in local business marketing. I mean, you send out a prospecting letter, somebody's interested, they call you back, they want to know more. You need to know what to say. I wrote a whole phone script for you that will take that initial call. It's not long either, but it's going to take that initial call and move that person who just wanted some information all the way from getting the information about, what they're calling about, to actually closing, you closing them to paying you for this deal. I like to, a lot of times with clients, I'll do PowerPoint presentations. That's how I do my sales presentations on something like Zoom or Skype. I prefer Zoom, actually. But this is a done-for-you PowerPoint sales presentation. So they call up. You just go through the phone script. You get them on an appointment for the PowerPoint sales presentation. You give them the sales presentation. Bam, they're closed. They're paying you. And also, we did a video of the sales presentation. So we did a video of the sales presentation, which you could just send to people. You could put it up on YouTube. Just a real ton of stuff. Also, I've got 25 never before sold motivational memes that you can mix in with your today in history type stuff. So you can use those. And a ton of other really cool stuff. I've got a ton of money making, like stuff about internet marketing, mobile trend marketing, Facebook marketing. These are informative reports and things that we create and collect and stuff like that, how to outsource and all that stuff. So you get all of that stuff for free. It's not going to cost you 1 cent more than if you don't buy Jeanne's thing through me, if you bought it through somebody else, if you bought it straight from her. But in other words, you pay the same amount of money, but if you decide to buy this through my link, I'm an affiliate for this, okay? So I get paid when you buy. But if you decide to buy this through my link, then you will get all of these extra bonuses from me. And again, there will be a link to all of this, to the download for all this stuff that I just showed you. There'll be a link in your receipt from Warrior Plus. So if you're on this page and you want to take the next step, just click here, and that will actually take you to that sales letter. So that's the front end product. Okay, you get all of that stuff just by buying the front end product. It's everything that you need to get set up to run this business and to make it happen and start making amazing money as this lady makes. Now, as I mentioned, there are 2 possible upsells. I want to go over those with you. The first one I think I think they're both cool. If you can't afford both of them, but you could afford a little more, I would get the first one. I never tell people, go buy this, because I don't know what you need. I don't know where you are. I don't know how much money you have in the bank. But if you can afford this, then get it, because this first OTO is really, really cool. So the first OTO, is really, really cool, and you really need to think about it. This is professionally made MP4 videos. In other words, these are videos that you can post, all right, that will show, basically they're like, today in history type videos. I'll show you a couple of examples in a minute, but they're today in history videos that, that you post along with the images. And why would you want to do this? Aren't the images enough? Yeah, but posting once a day is really cool, but that's the minimum. Okay, if you really want to help your client really just, crush whatever niche they're in, then post twice a day, and you can easily do that. And posting twice a day, what else would you post? Well, you would buy these videos and post these. So let me scroll down here and show you what the videos are like. I mean, they come with, they got, the visuals and the meme. It's like a video meme. I'm going to click this. There's nothing to hear here that you can hear through this video. I mean, through the video that I'm making. But you see it's 10 seconds long, and, it just does that, right? I mean, it's cool. It'd be really cool to post this on, see, this one's 17 seconds long. It'd be really cool to post this on someone's, to be able to post these 365 of them on your clients' Facebook pages. And you use the same memes for different clients. I mean, there's nothing unethical about doing that at all. So you've got this, and you can buy this as the first OTO. In the members area, there's nothing really to see except you just click here and you download, big zip file with all of those videos in them. And the second OTO, I think the second OTO is good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it may be more applicable to some people other than others. If you got the money, I would pick it up because it's going to give you a lot more flexibility. And what it does is it gives you the PSD files. In other words, the files that you would put into Photoshop for all of the 365 memes that you bought in the front end product. So, like if you wanted, let's say you sell in a country with an entirely different language. So you may want the memes, you may want the pictures and the idea, but you just may want to put it in French or German or whatever your language happens to be. Well, you could get the PSD files, send this. You can sit here and do it yourself, or it's pretty easy to do actually. And they give you some training on that. I'll show you in a minute. Or you could just send it to somebody on Fiverr and have them do it. So that's what you get here, plus some cool auto posting software. All right. So if you don't have some auto posting software. Don't want to spend. Auto posting software is actually very inexpensive, but if you just want to pay one time and just be done with it, you can get some auto posting software that Jeanne had made for herself, so they're selling that to you. Inside the members area for OTO2 here, notice they're going to show you how to actually take these PSD files and actually edit them using GIMP. GIMP is a free, it's like a free Adobe Photoshop, okay? So you can download it, and they're going to show you how to actually use GIMP to change the stuff in the PSD files. So that's it. That's the whole thing. You got the front end, 2 OTOs, social Entrepreneur 365. It's literally one of the best products I've seen all year. I would absolutely buy the front end if I were you. And if you can afford it, definitely buy OTO1. And if you think that you're going to need these social media, these PSD files, pick that up too. Thank you so much. I'm Lee Cole. Hope you enjoyed this video. Talk with you very, very soon.